I've seen like a good handful, including like this morning. I just saw kids with like there are these bins that students take when they move in and move out, and just like I saw so many downstairs where people are just like constantly like moving out, and also at the end of the year, it's always kind of like a common thing where students will leave free stuff by the bins to donate or like throw away. And there's just been so much stuff like accumulating like on the side, but we're also worried that it might have like surface disease or virus or any of that, so most of us aren't touching it. But like, yeah, there's just a lot of people just leaving. But I do know that with like the cafeterias and everything, like we're allowed to use the cafeterias, but they're forcing us to like do to go boxes, and yeah, it's kind of dramatic, but it makes sense. It's like we all have to like wait for the food, especially like drinks. Like there's someone waiting there to give us our drinks. Personally, when it used to be more of like a buffet kind of style.
Can you see the? Oh no! Can you see the juice podcast?
It's kind of hectic because a lot of us don't know what to expect. Some of us are like really worried that we're gonna get kicked out, and a lot of us have nowhere to go. Like my family is placed on like lockdown in California, and like airports are like locked down, and we're worried about like state borders closing. So a lot of my friends are wondering if they should go back home now, but also they're worried about catching it at the airports. So it's kind of like we're all just not knowing what to expect and everything. Yeah. A lot of us are taking up a bunch of hobbies. My friends and I like to paint, so we're doing a lot of paintings or like TikToks or making videos, just trying to keep ourselves entertained and social because it's kind of difficult, especially because we're social people. We also like being outside, so it's kind of hard.
Might as well keep the parking pass. Just waiting for more information to come out. Makes me kind of sad. I dormed. Well, first off, I live on the island, so I dormed because it makes it easier to commute between classes, but also for that college kind of life. But now that I'm leaving the dorms, it is kind of sad, but I'm pretty happy because I'm on island, so it makes it much more smoother and easier to transition back home. Where I kind of feel bad for is the people who live off island, where they have to actually like figure out like flights, and it costs more, and it's kind of more dangerous because they're more like exposed to everybody since they have to fly in from the mainland and they have to move everything up. So I kind of have a heart out for them. The main reason why I'm packing up now is because obviously they're moving, UH is moving all their classes online, or most of their classes. So it doesn't require me to be here on campus and go to classes. So instead of having to commute, because I live all the way in Wahiwa, so I'm having to commute every single day, I can just stay there and do my work there. So I'm just going to pack up my stuff, bring it there, and wait for UH to just give further notice on top what's happening with our housing. That's sad. I've met a lot of new people that yeah, I've met a lot of new people coming to UH Manoa, a lot of new relationships, and I'll still keep in contact with them. I know for sure. I have their numbers. I'll still talk to them. Some of them are on island, but most of them are obviously off island because of all the dormers coming from the mainland or out of country.